Folks, and welcome back from spring break. I hope you feel rested and are ready to go as we start fourth quarter. We pretty much have about 1 month left of this course. Once you finish your national exam, which is scheduled right here on Thursday, May 4th, you are officially done with this course. I used to have students do a project when we were in the brick and mortar classroom. Being online, I do not. So when you're done May 4th, you can turn in your book and you can call it a wrap. What we're going to be doing now, though, fourth quarter, as you know from my previous posts, is only 20% of your second semester grade. So look at your grade for third quarter. That's probably where you're going to end for the full semester. If you're at an A and you do the work for fourth quarter, you're going to stay at an A. Don't worry about that. If you're not at an A and you're close to it or somewhere in a different grade range, you have the potential to slightly move your grade up. So what fourth quarter is for grading, it's all formative. You are this week doing section 12.1 from chapter 12. This section is actually going to do confidence intervals and tests related to chapter 3, which was writing equations of regression lines. So really y equals mx plus b, doing regression equations. They're going to show you how to do tests and intervals on that. If you look at the deadline for this one, you need to have this wrapped up by Friday by 3 p.m. of this week. And we are officially done with our learning. Now, I will tell you, Chapter 12 also has a section 12.2. A couple of years ago, they moved your national exam, which used to be one of the last exams, they moved it up to being one of the first. With that, we lost over a week and a half of prep time. So with that, I had to cut some material. 12.2 is a section I cut. I have yet to see materials on 12.2 show up on the national exam. So I think we are very safe in doing that and should not be an issue. So you do not have to worry about learning section 12.2. And again, there is no summative exam for 12. Once you finish the learning, we're done. So Friday, all the learning is done. After Friday, we jump into our 18-day review. And if you look at the calendar, what you're going to end up seeing is there's actually an assignment on Friday. Now, I'm going to click into the folder here and kind of show you. Well, actually, let's look at the deadlines. If you look at that deadline document, again, here is section 12.1. You're going to see here in the green, we have 5 topics. And this 18-day review is going to cover 5 main topics. The first one is days 1 through 3. And what you're going to do is a diagnostic exam. I'm actually going to have you take the 2014 national exam. So don't try to look it up. Don't try to get answers. You're going to take this like it's your actual test. And you're going to be like, all right, if I took this today, what would I get? Would I get a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on this test? So try this diagnostic activity without your notes, without anything, just using that formula sheet in your calculator to see what you know and what you don't know. If you discover, hey, I know all the material from chapter 4, which was topic number 2, designing a study, then you probably don't have to put a lot of energy into that one. Where should you put your energy? So the next one of our 5 activities, again, the first is a diagnostic, is to review topic 1. Topic 1 is chapters 1, 2, and 3, and it was on explanatory data. You're going to be spending days 4, 5, and 6 on that. Then topic 2 was chapter 4. It was designing a study. That is going to spend days 7, 8, and 9 on that one. Now, topic 3 was probability, and that was chapters 5, 6, and 7. Students in the past have asked to have more review on that one. So you're going to see quite a bit more review on that topic. So days 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 are going to be on probability. Then you're going to wrap up with topic 4, which should be the most fresh in your mind on statistical inference. This is chapters 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, doing confidence intervals and tests. And that is going to be the review that gets us ready for the test on Thursday, May 4th at noon. You all are going to be in the WAC is where that exam is going to be in that conference room. Okay, so that is the plan. If you look in this folder, here's how the 18-day review works. It is not about accuracy at all. Do I want you to get all the problems right? That'd be great. Are you going to? Probably not. I am not going to grade you on accuracy. It's graded on participation. So if you meet these deadlines and get all these activities done by the stated deadlines, you're going to get 100% of the points. In theory, there really is no reason for you not to get 100% in fourth quarter, with exception to your performance on section 12.1. But all of this stuff is just based on making a deadline and its participation. If you click into the folder, what you're going to find here is it's broken down. I have some 10 tips that I found. Feel free to look at that, some resources. But you're going to start here by watching this video on days 1 and 2. And what that's going to get you ready for is a diagnostic exam. So on Friday, you actually have a scheduled assessment. It's day 1's activity. Now, if you take a look at here, if I go into this diagnostic exam, I'm going to click into it, and you're going to see here the 40 multiple choice questions they're going to give you. Do your best. It's going to time you at 90 minutes. So I don't think you're going to be able to take this within a standard time in school, unless you take it maybe on a block or a wind day. But when you sit down and take this, make sure you have 90 minutes of uninterrupted time to do this, okay? So probably don't block off just a single traditional hour. It may not be enough. What I would recommend, this is scheduled again for Friday, maybe do it over the weekend. Then you're going to see that on Monday, I'm going to have you try the free response questions for that exam. There's 6 of them, try them and write them up. And then on Tuesday, what I'm going to have you do is actually analyze your results. So you're going to analyze your results and actually give yourself a computer score. Would the AP board give you a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 on all of your results on this exam? That is establishing your baseline. So that really is the key to getting started. The rest of the days when you click back, you're going to have, folders for that. Here again, here's the topic 1, 2, 3, and 4 I've already talked about. But again, this week on Friday, you're going to see the diagnostic coming up. The deadline to have days 1, 2, and 3 done is next Thursday by 3 p.m. So please do not worry if you do not get these posted activities done on the day that they're posted. Just make it by the deadline. Okay. Do not rush and try to do, I say, both of the exams at the same time. I would not do day 1 and day 2 at the same time. That's a 3-hour time slot. Unless you're really feeling like you want to, you could over the weekend. That actually would be fine. If you want to kind of prep like this is the real exam and you want to block off a 3-hour time slot for days 1 and 2, which is the multiple choice and free response part of the 2014 exam, do that. Give yourself a break between the 2 exams if you do that. I wouldn't take them just right back to back. I'll let you kind of give your brain time to relax. That is really it. And the big thing then, again, for this week, if we look at the deadlines, please make sure as we look at the calendar, make the deadline a Friday for 12.1. And then again, your deadline for this day 1, multiple choice, day 2 free response, and day 3 analysis is not until Thursday by 3 p.m. And truly, there is no necessarily reason that you have to get this done on Friday or have to get this done on Monday. Pace it out and do what's best for you. Let me know what you need from me, and welcome back to fourth quarter.